Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Sonny here, and we're back with another update. Today it is Wednesday the 5th. So tomorrow, Thursday, we should be getting all these things. I'll cover it all. This is the chaos site, right? And nothing crazy this week. There's some good stuff. But next week, so on Friday, we are going, that will be Friday the 7th. Idania Part 2 should be on Global Lab. We're going to cover that, so look forward to a big video there. And next week is going to be Idania Part 2, unless there's delays. So I would expect all the big events to drop there as well. Most likely, I'm definitely expecting a cop extraction event with the new accessories, etc. But let's take a look at today's patch. We did cover the Global Lab for the actual patch notes, but we'll see if there's some new details here on the actual official patch. So the guild reputation, the guild fame is in, and this is going to be a big addition or change to the game. In Black Desert, guilds are a vital element where you can enjoy adventures together, build memories, and create stories. We're introducing a guild reputation system where your activities contribute to the guild's growth, which in turn returns as benefits to you. Adventurers belonging to a guild can now accumulate guild fame through various activities, and guild members can receive benefits applicable to the entire guild based on this reputation. I'm so happy for this. It's so important, incentivizing people to be part of communities, to be active in those communities, because that is one of the things that makes MMOs magical and special, right? So super happy that they are really doing something that gives you value to be active and continuously be active in a guild without being reliant on a guild. It's not like World of Warcraft where you have to wait for people to come on, one guy wipes you and you wasted a full evening, right? No, it's just like some bonus stuff to do together. Furthermore, guild reputations is not just for collection, it's also to spend on obtained special effects. We are preparing the system to revitalize guild activities through the process of replenishing and maintaining spent guild reputation. We hope that this guild reputation system will help you enjoy adventures more joyfully and create precious memories with your guildies. So let's take a look at some of this stuff. Guild reputation can be earned through different activities and goes up to a maximum of 1 million points. So login per member is 50, missions 1k, guild bosses 10k, and Guild League victories 500, Blue Battlefield, Node Wars, T1, T2, and Uncapped. And then you have Siege Battles, Stage 1 and 2, and Uncapped for 100k, and then War of the Roses. So you want to be active with your guild. They're also making the guild missions harder to do, depending on tier. So now you're going to try and do it. You also get more rewards for it though, right? So definitely going to run those guild missions. Make sure you save your guild missions for after tomorrow's patch. Don't do any today, I would say. I'm assuming they're not going to reset. We'll find out, right? You cannot earn guild reputation for defeating one type of guild boss from August 3 until the regular maintenance of completing guild on August 5. So that will be tomorrow, which means don't run them before the patch. That's what I say. Don't run them before the patch. Wait until after the patch, and then the guild bosses and everything will give you rep. So you do this, and you earn rep. Guild reputation allows you to receive various benefits applicable for the entire guild based on accumulated figures. And each passive skill consumes 1 guild point upon acquisition. The daily salary additional bonus is a method where additional bonus amount is paid to the said daily salary. So if you have a 5 million daily salary and your guild reputation is 900k or more, you earn a total of 50 million silver daily. So 5 million plus 45. And this additional silver does not come out of the guild fund. So it's just the game giving you this bonus. Nice little bonus as well, right? Is it a lot nowadays? No, it's not. It really isn't. But hey, it's something. It adds up, right? It's something. Especially if you're a newer player, getting like a couple mil early on, so you can buy some cheap crystals, it is very nice. There is benefits to this, and it adds up, right? It's every single day. 10 free Magnus teleports, yeah. Like 350 mil a week, right? It's something. So this here's the different stuff you unlock, the different passives. So let's go to the bottom here. This is daily missions and extra guild pay, and then the boon. So at 50k, you get one, like every 50k or so, like every tier, you get one more guild mission. And this here is the increased daily pay. And then the passive here, 100% EXP, 50% life EXP. This is upgrading the EXP buff. This is upgrading the life skill buff. And this is the drop rate buff. Again, numbers going up. You also get a passive 20% drop rate at 600k. Everyone in the guild, passive 20% drop rate at all times. That is pretty juiced. Then you also get a passive of 50 mastery. And passive 100 weight on all your characters. Sweet. And added honorable guild missions that give you more silver. And the final one here at 900k, you get 8 monster AP. And 8 monster AP is roughly the same as 1 sheet AP for PvE purposes. Right, and that can be a very big difference when you're like going into a new spot and you're not at those AP caps yet. 8 monster AP, a full sheet, that's going to be a pretty noticeable difference. You already see that now when we have, like, I'm doing the new 400 AP golden spot. And any amount of AP, that's the difference, right? I have to save my C buff and stuff for doing the DPS check. Because, like, it really adds up. 1 million karma, don't kill mobs, so it doesn't matter at all. None of these if you're negative karma, because like, so this is one of the things that's a bit interesting with this, and why I think they should increase the max karma to maybe 1.5 or whatever. You should be able to send a war deck without losing any buffs. The first one should be free, but 1 million is the max. So if you're at 1 million and you send a war deck, you drop down to 600k. So you lose all of these passes until you then rebuild them. And if you go negative, then you don't have any of these active, right? So yeah. Added UI. As you decreased. You can take the benefit and disadvantages associated with the guild reputation, as well as the current applied effects by clicking it. Yes. And these are the buff's effects. Pretty nice. More drop rate, more XP, mastery. And the silver rewards for guild mission have been adjusted, and honorable missions have been added, which undertaking with guild reputation is 800 or more. Honorable guild missions offer the same rewards as singular, aside from silver coin obtained. So these are new ones. More silver, but also guild missions. That's a big boost. Okay, half a bill. That's pretty good. So if you solo one of these with like 10,000 mobs, you probably won't do. You get half of this, right? So you get 250 mil as a bonus for this. Plus then the guild and everything. And then you have, where's the honorable missions? Are they down here? I'm not sure. Sorry for the scrolling. Yeah. That's the honorable. I'm silly. They're removing some of the bad missions as well and all. Consume guild reputation. This is the important part. Guild rep is consumed when using the following functions, and you can go down to -2 million. If guild rep is less than 0, the guild name changes to red. And if your guild reputation is less than 0, you cannot participate in occupation battles or War of the Roses. So this should be sieges and War of the Roses. It seems you can still participate in node wars, but keep in mind this is Google Translate. But occupation would normally be the sieges. So yeah, it seems you can still do node wars even if you're a negative karma guild. But you cannot merc out if you are negative karma guild. However, guild reputation will not drop below 0 due to any reduction other than the declaration of war. So if you're a small guild or whatever and you're just there chilling, you don't have to worry about the decay. There's a daily decay or weekly decay, whatever it is. You cannot go negative unless you send vortex. And also, if you send, if you're a negative, then everyone can vortex you, I believe. I think we'll get to that. So here are some of the things you can use. Vortex, 400k. And also, you have to be at least -1.6. So if you're -2 million karma, you can't send vortex. So at that point, you still have to like rebuild up to send a new one. But everyone can vortex you, so you can still get fights. Reset Foundation server setup. Wait, oh, I guess it's like swapping servers. 100k. Recharge count for one type of raid boss. 25k. So that's really good. Summon additional boss once per week. Big money. Command together. 25k and a golden bell, which is an EXP buff, I think, for an hour. 20k. And then additional command together and the golden bell. 1 guild point is consumed to acquire these skills. Additional, the guild reputation decreases every Monday, so it's once per week. Once per week, there's a decay. Small is minus 2.5, 5k is 7.5, and 10k. You're also getting guild rankings. I'm going to speedrun this. It's just basically a better ranking system for guilds. Guild war information. You can send one-sided war decks now. The method of declaring war has changed. You can now declare guild wars without the consent of the target guild by spending 400 points. The war decks last for 6 hours, and after it ends, you will not be able to receive another declaration send another deck against the same guild for 48 hours. In the past, war decks often caused inconveniences due to declaration, even the players did not want to participate. Conversely, there have been consistent opinions from adventurers recently expressing frustration over the difficulty of initiating wars, even when necessary. And therefore, along with the update to Guild Rep, we have revamped Guild Wars to strike the balance between these two situations. Great. And for people that are like, oh my god, this is too hard to do, too costly, it's the first step, right? This here is infinitely better than no war decks. And as long as this doesn't turn into people finding a way to grieving or abusing or basically initiating all the issues that caused it to be removed in the first place, I don't see a reason why. Clearly PA listens, right? So if there is room to alleviate some of the restraints in sending war decks because it works as intended and people are not like unhappy, like happy with this, right? Then in the future, there would totally be room for maybe lowering the cost, maybe add more ways of getting points, etc., etc. You can clear a guild war by setting points. Yep. Cost it, you send it. You can declare the guild war when there are 10 or more members online. However, responding to a war deck is possible without any conditions. So you can send a war deck to one person. There are no restrictions on the size of members of the guild subject to the war decks. You can declare war up to 6 guilds at the same time. You can declare war on guilds with less than 0 without consuming reputation. So you can freely war deck red guilds. You cannot declare guild war when your guild rep is below 1.6, which means you can send it at 1.6, but then when you're minus 2 mil, you can't send, you have to recover. That's 6 hours. However, if the opponent responds to the war and agrees to it, the war will continue for 7 days. You cannot declare war on a guild that's already declared war for 48 hours. And you cannot declare a guild war for 7 days after creating a guild. This is for all the people that's been like, oh, what's stopping people from just making new guilds, burning all their karma, going red, and then make a new one? Well, 7 days. 7 days is what's stopping it. There's a 5-minute wait period from the declaration of war until it happens again. And when the war is declared, reputation value changes due to wars displayed in Guild UI, and you check records of war decks in G. And there's the notification, starting, ending, all that. And you can check the details in the reputation, blah, blah, blah. The following change has been made regarding the existing guild wars. Change has been made so that guild funds are not consumed when declaring a war. The guild war withdraw function has been removed. So this is actually very big, and this is, permanent war decks are gone, elusive, which is weird. I don't really get it. However, you can just re-war deck, I guess. But, and this is big, you can't remove war decks. So you know this as well, elusive. People would oftentimes send like the war decks, mutual war decks, and then as soon as the tide turns, they would just remove the war deck. If you have that 7-day war deck, there is no pulling out. You're locked in for 7 days. I think the 48 hours looks to apply on a 7-day war deck as well. I think that's silly. Again, personally, I think there should be no restrictions on mutual war decks. None. It shouldn't cost anything. It should be up. There's no need for a cooldown if people mutually want to do it. So I hope that's not the case, but it looks like it is. etc, etc, etc. Yeah, it's really weird. But yeah, now you're logged in for 7 days. You can't remove it. So no more, bitching out because they're getting the upper hand. Also goes right when you have a war, and like with the alliances, and you have a war deck on both, and then the guild, you tried it so many times. So this is right, they drop the war deck on the alliance guild, so you can't flag up, right? You can't do that anymore. You can't drop war decks. The guild war mediation request feature has been removed. I don't know what that means. I guess it's like let's be friends kind of deal. The guild war refusal setting has been removed. The guild member protection feature has also been removed. Huge as well. So when you have these wars, it's a war. This is also good because you know people would be like baiting out war decks and stuff, and then go on protection. Yep, no protections. Man, Blue is gonna get so much content. Heroes of the battle mercs have been changed that they cannot participate in the war, so you can't merc people in for a guild war either. Due to changes in the war system, existing ongoing guild wars will be cancelled during the regular maintenance. Okay, we've got the main. Let's see. Wait, there's some character stuff here. What? Oh, never mind. I know what this was. This was like, yeah. Skill attack speed has been transferred to Dark Shadows instead. For Agent, there are some quality of life changes. The character has been improved to rotate according to the camera direction during the first and fourth hit of the skill. This is like the multi-hit forward guard CC. However, immediately before the thing strikes, the attack is triggered in the direction the camera is facing. So this is a really nice change. It's a really nice change. You can turn it. It's like a long-range shot as well, if I remember correctly. Shooting proficiency improvement made to allow for faster transition from the reload animation to basic movement. I think this is the auto attack. I don't know if that even matters. It's been improved so that it does not pass through monsters when activated forward. This is the dash. And Moonstone Beak marksmanship has been changed so it can be activated during the cooldown. And during the cooldown, the damage is reduced. And then also lowering the levels at which you acquire this. So you start with the Moonstone Beak technique at level 1 for leveling purposes. So a little bit of quality of life. I still think it needs some more damage in PvP at least. But yeah, maybe, listen, maybe it's gonna get the Magna skill before Wukong. Who knows, right? Maybe that's the missing key. Some other changes here. I guess I'll just, there's like some bug fixes. Skill description, don't care. Fix an issue where applied effects was applied 1 to 2 times less than usual, and fix the issue where the emergency evasion state would be deactivated in certain situations when using V. The V bug is fixed. Hallelujah, boys. I don't think that was in global app. W. V bug is fixed for now. How many times we've got V bugs, man? It's got to be over 15 times. 15 different V bugs over the years. Okay. Succession Ranger fixed an issue where the attack power was increased by 1 more than usual. Oh, that's why you hurt so much. Nerf Sock Ranger, dude. Having +1 AP. To maintain this effect, the attack power increase has been changed from 2... The class is bugged, has +1 AP, and then PA is like, let's make it a feature. God damn it, Rio. Can't stop winning. This is Musa and Maver, the sword mate, that's like the auto attack true. Fix an issue with description, or whatever. Lan, when using the Bun Baloney skill in place, the movement distance was longer compared to using the Bun Baloney skill, but not acquired, and the issue has been fixed. Black Spirit Swordsmanship on Nova, fixed an issue where the dismount effect was not applied. For Musa, fixed an issue where the damage release power of the power release damage of the power infused donkey skill was not applied. And for Dosa, flow after using the Summon Breeze, Dawn Mist, and Rightful Cloud Fog skill, the animation proved to more natural when chaining with the Blind Slash. I think this is the R&B, right? This here is like the shift abilities. Yeah. Blind Slash, isn't that R&B, or is that the SF? Maybe that's the SF skill. It's been a long time since I played Dosa. And for Agent, Improve the movement, the stop movement when moving left and right side. No of those multi-stepping. And improve the nature where enemies at close range could not be hit when using the close fire skill. And the phase starting is not affected by attack speed, was displayed description of blink skill. And fix the issue where it appeared awkward. Stamina not recovering when using the block shot skill. And issue where attacks using matchlock could be performed while mounted. Okay, for Guild League, we're gonna get a 1 week intensive Guild League, and then the regular season will start later. So from tomorrow and a full week, there's also an event for it. I'll cover that later. 1 week of intensive Guild League. Let's go, boys. And then later on, a full 4 weeks of Guild League will start August 27. So a bit into Idane Part 2. Good chance to try out all the new gear, all the new crystals, the Reforged upgrades, and all of that. And yeah, see what else is there and actually feel it. Hopefully, for the love of God, there is something in Idane Part 2 we haven't seen yet that addresses the tanky meta. Surely. Okay, yeah, so that's it. We got the whatever. You cannot vendor these items anymore. Right, so these you cannot vendor. You need, if you're gonna get rid of them, you use them, or you heat them for crunch stones. And they're adding the obsidian hammer, the black star hammer. You can now heat for 200 crunch stones, and we get 15 in total, so that should be 3,000 crunch stones. But of course, you should use it to make your pin black star if you need it for your sovereign weapons. Do not heat these, right? Don't heat any of these things if you're a newer player and you need them. Use them. They're like 15 times more valuable being used than they are being heated in some cases, right? This one it's 15, at least 15 times. Okay. The following items have been changed to occupy only 1 slot in the bag. Costumes, weapon, premium, okay. Instead of like 1 each, so now they stack. Right, agent class to open the following common boxes. And new world boss. Oh, let's go. The new world boss is in as well. She's going to be spawning the dragon here, the bong water in Land of Morn Light. So put an alt out there or your main because new drop. This boss has a new drop, and depending on your contribution, right, you have a higher and better chance of getting it. So you might want to go out there with your alt. Now, what is these 2 new drops other than the regular stuff? Well, I'm glad you asked. The Phoenix Feather is an item you can exchange for the Palace food buffs. And 3 is the red versions and 1 is the yellow versions. This here is 1000% EXP and 5 AP, 100 drop rate and 5 AP, 250% life skill EXP, 500 mastery and 50 energy every tick for 3 hours. And this is just like lesser version, so that's 500%, 50 drop rate, 150%, 330. They're crazy good. And the other one is this tier. And it is used for making whatever type of Essence of Dawn you need. And they're very required right now for PvP, especially with all the PvP stuff happening. And basically, it's 29 of any Essence that you want. So you have to heat it with one of the other ones, and you get then 30, so it's 29. You pay 1, you get 30 back, so... yeah, which is the equivalent of being a 2.9 billion silver drop. FYI. Insanely good. Now, what is the drop chance of those? Who knows? And then also, a number of times you can exchange primordial crystals in Land Morning Seal has changed from 4 to 8 times. They're incredibly good right now. Do your bosses. Just for sake, like, just so you guys know, at least here in NA at the current prices, if you do a boss, you get 2 of these seals. And 2 seals means you get 16 of these primordial crystals. There's going to be, they're going to do 8 exchanges in the future, right? So 1 boss is 16 seals, and they're 100 mil a pop right now. So that's 1.6 billion silver just in the primordial crystals. It's crazy. And also you want to get these if you haven't already for your Falling Guard weapon, right? For the pities. So just any boss, just the seals is 1.6 bill. I did one this morning. I got 3.2 billion silver. It took me 2 minutes. Went there, hit it, boom, 3.2 bill value. NA is expensive, man. NA is expensive. So if you need those, that's also untaxed value. Keep that in mind. Black Shrine Party, the attack of the Bean Archer has been reduced by 30% and changed from normal to challenging. Applies to both normal and challenging. Dark Follow, it would sorry, the fixed issue at the next stage of monsters would not be summoned if the first appearing individual was quickly defeated. So this is the events out at DSR, Darkseeker's Retreat. 40, yeah, but that's still 4 times 8. 320 mil? No. Wait. $320 mil, right? Something. Whatever, dude. It's still good. Okay, it's still good. It's still good. Oh, it's 16, right? It's because it's 16. So it's still 600 mil. It's still like 650 mil, man. Get on it. Vitalis Journal, along with the Hyper Boost Vitalis Journal, has been added to support enhancement of Karasat accessories. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Updated, this was not in Global App. Previously, the completion condition for some of these logbooks were clearing the hard difficulty, such as the Party Shrines. We determined that this condition was somewhat difficult for the adventurers new to Black Desert. Even more so, getting the group is the hard part. Therefore, we allow adventurers adapting to the Black Desert to receive these benefits of Hyperboost more smoothly. This is good, and we changed the objectives with this update. So instead of doing the party bosses, I don't know who this is, Bulga, Otori, Binyung, and whatever, now you need to do your rifts. There we go. You do your rift instead. Good stuff. Good stuff. Great. So you just do your rifts and you complete these. Perfect. And that will come out tomorrow with this week's patch. Among the quest acceptance, the completion of the Morning Country main quest has been changed to check on a family basis rather than character basis. Okay. Good. Mani Cowboy Analyzer. So the Mani Combat Analyzer has been added and allows you to examine the flow of results. So the TLDRs you can check, you can activate this one here. It will show the damage, the DPS, the time, and you even see what abilities you're using. You see the crit and hits on everything. So if you're trying to optimize comboing or whatnot, you can use the Analyzer to optimize and mess around with it a little bit. Yeah, and then you can see like different logs on it. Pretty cool. Yeah, and then some whatever fixes here. I don't remember anything important being here. But yeah, let's get on with it. Sorry, that was a long one. Quick note. I don't know if I'm putting this on the thumbnail or not, but the end of service, guys, is announced for DirectX 9. So support for Windows 7 operating system and DirectX 9 is scheduled to end on Wednesday, August 12th. Once the support ends, the game will not be playable on Windows 7 and DirectX 9 all over. Smooth usage, please complete the operation system upgrade and install the higher versions before support ends. So, end of support, guys, on BDO for DirectX 9. And this is good news. I just wanted to share it so we have a date for this. Why is this good news? This is good news because they are going to do this to upgrade the graphics and everything to the FSR 3.1. In September, we're going to get 4.1. So here in August, we're going to get the graphical upgrade stuff for FSR and DSSR, whatever it's all called. So this is DX12 exactly, right? So that's why they're ending service for this part here, which means we are on track. It doesn't look like it's going to be delayed. DLSS and FSR, thank you. Okay, big one here. This is insanely huge. I'm so happy. There was they kind of nerfed this event last time they did it, but it's back with my favorite reward for new players. Hell yeah, new and returning players, join a guild. Join a guild. What you do to join a guild, if you don't know, you go in, you click G, and it should automatically pop up for new and returning players. If not, if you're already in a guild, maybe then it doesn't matter. It looks like this though. Guild recruitment notice. This should pop up if you're a new player or returning, whatever, if you don't have a guild. And then you can search for different guilds. And you can just apply to a guild. You just click, apply, whatnot, read some specs, but get into a guild. You also want to do it for the updated guild system, which is coming out with this event here. Be part of it, get the rewards, get all this. This is the stuff you get. It is insane. It is the biggest rewards you pretty much get. So what is it? For new players, that means accounts that are less than 60 days old. So a lot of you guys, right? You get a T4 pet. You can buy T4 pets in the Pearlshop. They cost 4,800 pearls. That's like $45. But if you're to make one, it's very rare that even in the Pearlshop. If you try to make one regularly, it can easily, with a bit of bad RNG, cost you like $100. So this is so huge, and it's gigantimous for new players as well, because you can upgrade this for free, like I do in my NewPlayer series here on YouTube. You can upgrade it, well, not for free, like no money. In-game, I think it costs like 600 mil. So it's not like free silver, but you can do it free for money in-game to a T5 pet, and a T5 pet will buff all your other pets, pickup speed, basically a full tier. So your first tier 4 pet is so important. And now you get one for just being in a guild. You also get a mate, and you get 5 skill change coupons. Use these for your fairy and 50 artisan memories. On top of that, the second day of sign up, this is the first day, right? Second day, you get 2 150 stacks, 2 160 stacks, and 2 170 stacks, and a summer themed outfit. Awesome stuff, and these are great for the stuff you're going to upgrading, your sovereign weapons, your carry sets, etc, etc. And the returning players are getting almost the same, except they don't get the T4 pet. That sucks, but they get a premium outfit instead. Hopefully, some of you returning players already have the pet, so you don't need it, but yeah, the pet is obviously better value. But you get 1,000 crown stones instead, and then all the other stuff also. Also, a title looking for guild. So yeah, get in and get in a guild. 1 week of intensive guild league. Same battle, same rules. You join the battlefield, you do a week and you rank up and you get rewards at the end of it. Match results individual. After completing each match, the following rewards will be delivered. So if you win, you get 800 million silver, 2 upgraded deep sea, 2 upgraded turrets, 10 well attendees, 5 of the DRL attendees, and 2 sturdy forest furies. Every loss is 500 mil and half on the other stuff. So really nice, actually. Yeah. Yeah, let me see. You do two an hour. I'm pretty sure it's fixed at being able to do 2 an hour. As long as you don't count consumables you spent in there, it's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. It's gonna be around, I guess, with everything here, this is what, like 2 bill? 1.6, this here's around, yeah, so around maybe 2 bill in value per hour. And this here is, I guess, like 1.5 bill or so. And then on top of that, there is some rewards. There's also going to be end of season reward, if I remember correctly, depending on your ranking. You get some bonus rewards on top of this. Win once, sweet enhancement, 2 wins, sweet, and 3 wins, 2. So a total of 4 gamma boxes that can have this. So worst case scenario, you get 500 crons. That's like 2k cron stones, right? From the 3 wins on top of all of this. So that is pretty darn good value. Even if you're just doing it for the silver, for the rewards, get in there. It's a lot of fun. And then the regular guild deal will be coming soon, August 27. The Pearlshop update. Let's take a look. Nothing big in here. There are some good stuff though for the quality of life and buffs and all. Pay to win Gamma, forget about it. Next week we're probably gonna get some good Gamma box sales because new gear is out. People gonna swipe for upgrades, for cron stones. PA knows this, right? So they'll drop some good sales in there most likely. Yeah, pretty bad value. Even 80% off. That's like a minimum value for costumes. This one here can be okay, but I mean, don't buy it unless you're going to use the coupon. Triple Artisan Premium boxes, 3 of those, you get 5 seals, and this one, I don't know if this is good value, probably not, but yeah, wait and find out. I'm sure Cashier is going to do some math on it. It's only once per family anyway, so you're not in a rush to get this if you're looking for Gamba. That's what's in them. Triple Hex packs, garbage, camouflage and outfits for Agent. Looking good, right? Ooh, they're doing that. Oh my god. I love this outfit. Okay, they're doing the Dark Prince for Agent, W, an actual fantasy outfit for Agent. I think this is the only fantasy outfit for Agent, right? Everything else is just RL drip stuff. Hate it. But yeah. Okay, never mind. We got stuff here as well. We got Sidious, the Vamp. Ooh, and the Marnie. This one is gonna look sick for some people. Yeah, dyed red, you know what I'm talking about. Here are the good deals, 90-day buff packages. Use a coupon on this bad boy. This is gonna be around 10k pearls. Castlevania, yep. It's gonna be around 10k pearls for us. Drop a coupon, 90-day of all 3 buffs. If you only need specific ones, there's 40% off on the 3 ones specifically. Fisherman Starter Pack is another banger deal if you don't have this and you want to do AFK fishing overnight. The Creo fishbowl upgrade, you use it to the free one in game and it turns from 50 to 100 of fish storage. You get a pit, which you can select whatever you want. So this would be, let me see, you can choose fishing reduction and durability reduction on this one, and fishing backpack selection, plus a coupon as well. So if you're getting this one, you might got that, use the coupon on something else. This is a good deal, great deal if you don't do it. You want to get all those for fishing anyway. No pitch win fishing rod. And yeah, so this is the backpack, 100 mastery, 20% EXP, and 10% durability reduction. And the pit, you can choose any of these. Durability reduction, and then you choose fish reduction as well. Yeah, difference here. It's great. New packets. Yeah, just some horse training stuff and Fairy Blessing, 30% off. You're trying to upgrade your Fairy, Artisan's Garbage, and Extension on sale for Pentamate and the 150 inventory and the 50 inventory. So, that is it. Nothing crazy this week, but an awesome patch. I'm looking forward to it. Next week, it's going to be a banger. Remember, on Friday, Global Lab, we're going to see what's coming for us in the Dania Part 2. And I'll see you all in the next one.